Namaste, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Your Pleasure Incorporated into Daily Living. I'm your host, Ellen Nicholas Rathbone, sensuality consultant, life coach, personal trainer, and enthusiast for all things natural. Today, I want to talk to you about pheromones, the power of pheromones. Pheromones work on a very subliminal and level. Okay, so you can't see them working, but they are actually, for anyone who is not sure, who has never heard, they are the natural scent of desire. They are the scent that our body puts out on a regular basis to attract others to us when the woman is ready to have the egg be ready for uh, pregnancy. Sorry. So this is something that happens every 28 days, right in the middle of her cycle. Her pheromone scent peaks. And that is when she will seem particularly attractive to her mate or to others who have a chemistry with her. So not everyone will find her attractive at that time because not everyone has a pheromonal scent that is meant for them. So when they talk about people having chemistry, they actually not only just personality, but they're talking about the fact that your pheromone scent is actually complementary with the other. And, in the great design of humans, that is the reason that you will have strong, healthy children if you have a mate that has a complementary pheromone scent with you. Now, men's pheromones scent peak pretty much randomly if they're involved in a sports game or something. Then their pheromone scent gets very, very strong. But so it could happen anytime if they're, aggravated, agitated, or excited in any way, their pheromone scent can peak. It's not linked to a regular cycle of hormones running through their body like women's. But women's is sort of at a low place most of the time. And then once a month, it peaks. It peaks very, very strongly so that anyone who has a chemistry with that woman might be interested in procreating with her. So we all have pheromone scent. If you are on this planet and you are a human, or any kind of animal, you have a pheromone scent. And this was part of the design of humans to attract one another and to continue the species. Now, pheromones, when they come out of your body, they usually wick away. The ones that are on your regular skin, arms, legs, feet, whatever, that scent wicks away. But where the scent is actually kept and held is in the tufts of hair. So the hair on your head, the hair under your arms, and the hair on your private areas. So that's how come I think it's sort of, counterintuitive to shave all of that off, because then you're not as physically attractive in that sort of subliminal way, in that feral way. That was the word I was looking for. Feral way that is just really works on the subconscious of the other person. So it's a good idea to leave the hair on your body when you can and use it to your advantage. I know a lot of women like to completely whack off all the hair on their pubic area. I would just suggest that you leave a little kind of a landing strip, something there, because the scent will come out and it will be held there. And this way, if you really want your scent to act as an attraction to others, then you have to have some kind of hair on your body. And with all the chemicals and processes and stuff that people are putting in their hair all the time, I can't say that the pheromone scent is going to be able to withstand those things. Of course, if you just wash your hair and don't do a whole lot of chemicals to it, then it probably will stay in the head hair as well. The scent, the regular pheromone scent, is delicious and wonderful all by itself, but we interfere with it by some of the medications that we take. Women in particular who take birth control pills actually interfere with the natural scent that their body puts out, sort of puts at a disadvantage. And also, their sniffer doesn't work as well when they are evaluating lovers, subliminally, of course, because if you are clean and if you do not have these interferences of medications inside your body, you are able to subliminally pick up whether someone is a DNA match for you. But if you have taken a lot of medicine or you're doing medicine regularly, whether it's shots or whether it's birth control or whether it's medication for whatever, that most definitely will interfere with your pheromonal scent. Another thing that interferes with pheromonal scent is smoking cigarettes. Not only does your whole cassoulet or your whole body have that extra scent of smoke on top of it, but the scent itself, cigarette itself, will go in and actually change the flavor of you. So it changes the flavor of your mouth. Some people say kissing somebody that's been smoking cigarettes is like licking an ashtray. Well, I don't know about all that, but I do know that if you do smoke cigarettes and you smoke them regularly, that the flavor of your vaginal fluid does not taste as sweet. It has almost like a metallic taste to it. So if you would like your whole body to be as delicious and as inviting and as sensual as you think it is, you got to clean up your act. You got to drink a lot of water. You've got to put some real fruit juice in you, or real fruits, real food, actually. Stay away from the really strong tasting stuff, especially when you want to make love. Like, stay away from garlic and onions, because that will also come through your pores. Now, we can't fight everything, but we can balance things out. And, eating spicy stuff like curry and garlic and onions can have an off-putting scent on your body. But one way to definitely neutralize that is with clove oil cleansing gel. Now, this is something that I was selling when I was doing my pleasure parties for the longest time. And I love it because it will actually neutralize any unpleasant scent on your skin. It's not going to make you smell like clove, but you are most definitely going to have a much more natural scent to you, without onion, without garlic, without curry. So if you've handled something like fish or garlic and your skin smells kind of weird, not as good as it would clean, you might want to consider clove oil cleansing gel by Kama Sutra. If you're interested in that product, just message me at the address ypi69@hotmail.com, and I will definitely get back to you about it. Now, for women, as I was mentioning before, our pheromonal scent peaks once a month for a 24-hour period. But the manufacturers in erotica land, in all their wisdom, have come up with pheromone perfumes. And some of them are very, very expensive, and others are not as expensive. My absolute favorite of all of them is Pure Instinct. It comes in this little blue bottle like that, right? It is gender friendly, so both men and women can use it. It comes with this little wand. So you take this little wand and you can put it on your neck, or you can put it on your wrist. Now, the important thing to remember is, if you are using this, couple of things. wipe off the wand before you put it back in the bottle so that your epithelials, which is the skin cells that would be rubbing off on your wand, don't end up inside your product and end up tainting the scent of it over time. So if you want your product to stay fresh for a long period of time, wipe this off. Another thing to remember, and this is really important, don't bathe in this stuff. Don't take so much of it that it's overwhelmingly strong. You really do not need a lot of this. You are just enhancing your scent. And when you do that, the people who are meant to be with you, or the people who have, I should say, complementary DNA with you, will be interested and will want to talk to you. So, I mean, don't discount the power of pheromones. It might not be obvious like big cleavage or nice ass or any of that, but it most definitely is one of the most powerful attractants in a woman or a man's sensual or sexual armory of deliciousness, delightfulness, and an invitation. Pheromones are with you forever. You can't necessarily change them. A lot of people want to smell like something else. It's best to smell like yourself, and it's best to be happy with what you're about, because every pot has its lid. And if you are looking for a partner and you want to find one that is complementary to you in a genetic way, using pheromones as the guideline for what is complementary to you is a great idea. Of course, you have to have conversation on whether you're interested in the same things, if you see the world the same. All the conversation about relationship has to take place. But it's a good idea to know if this person will be healthy with you and if they will help you make strong, healthy children. Also, not for nothing, if a person has a complementary pheromonal scent, then he enjoys going down on her and she enjoys going down on him. If they do not have a complementary scent, then they make all kinds of excuses about why they don't like that. Well, they don't like that because it is not something that resonates with their DNA, with their sense of taste. So, I mean, this is just a little food for thought. I don't think you should trade your lover in, but it's a good idea to see if you guys are complementary in your pheromone matchup. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this little bit of information about the power of pheromones. We have them. They're very, very real. You most definitely can enhance them if you want to. And if you are interested in either of the products that I showed, the Pure Instinct cologne, which is, like I said, good for men or women, or the clove oil cleansing gel to neutralize any unpleasant scent that you may have wafting around you, safe on all your most delicate parts, please contact me at ypi69@hotmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Your Pleasure Incorporated. It is absolutely always my pleasure to spread a little joy in the world, a little understanding in the world, and help people to make the right kind of connections. Love yourself, take care of yourself, definitely do your Kegels, and be good. I'll talk to you again next week. Bye for now. Love you all.